is only in the position he is in because he was grinding on the boss's daughter.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Let me in.
Hey, this is Toxic Ring Scandal, featuring TBK, the Turnbuckle King himself. Got another good one for you guys today. Gonna talk about Will Ospreay fire shots at Triple H after Triple H interview. Get a seat at the locker room. It's gonna be a good one. We'll go over Triple H's interview first of what he said on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. Then I will cover what Will Ospreay responded to Triple H. Then I will go over my analysis of what happened and my whole take on the whole thing. And my thoughts and beliefs on AEW and WWE. That being said, let's see who came to the locker room. DDE, what's going on? Thanks for coming out to the locker room tonight. Yes, Chris Roof, what's going on? Even though Tony Khan is a mediocre booker, I'm still on AEW side. Oh, that's all good, man. No harm, no foul. But I'm going to go over what Triple H said first, and then we're going to go over what Will said after. But Triple H, he sent a lot of stuff about the whole thing. So, that being said, let's air the dirty laundry like we always do here at the locker room. So, going to get over and talk about Triple H first, and then we will talk about also Will Ospreay. So let's get into it. Let's see what else came to the locker room tonight. How you guys doing on a Friday evening? DDE said, do you think that Will Ospreay will go to WWE at some point? After this? No, I don't think so. Chris Root said, I hope not. Oh no, he's not going. AEW can have him because WWE don't need him. We don't need him. We definitely don't need him. Not by any means necessary. We do not need no Will Ospreay. But with that being said, let's talk about Triple H on Pat McAfee show. See what he had to say. And he won't even, but I'll let you guys listen to it. Let's listen to it. I did a short on this earlier. Check the short out on the channel. I talked about this whole thing on the short. With that being said, let's play what he had to say on the whole thing. Let's do it.
That I get reports on everybody. I know who's out there. I know how good they are. I know what their potential is. I see what's out there. I see what's don't. And I don't subscribe to the, oh, well, this guy says they're good. That guy says they're good. I have to see it and feel it, right? I have people that I trust. It's just keeping track of who's out there, how good they are, and what you think they can do. And because they succeed someplace else doesn't mean they'll succeed at the big time. How many players go from college football at a high level and fail in the NFL? It's massive, right? It's a different game. It's a different world. If they're not here to be all in on this, like when I see people that come out of, trying to make it, and then they pick the job where they go, well, they work less, the schedule's lighter. All right, then I'm glad I didn't get you. Okay. Because if you're not in it for the grind, at that point early in your career, you have no business being here.
Okay, so when I was in the league, I would come to every event.
A lot of banter around, I know there's a lot of banter around, people's love for things or their love for the business or whatever. 24/7 from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, 24/7, right? This grind, what we're doing this week, you look at what we're doing this week there is no company on this planet doing the amount of live content we are doing, selling the tickets we're doing over this shorter period of time. No one on the planet, I don't give a shit about what it is, what profession it is, what sport it is, what entertainment it is. There's nobody doing it, right? You only do that with a level of passion that everybody else that says, no, I'm passionate about this, I love it, they don't even understand the term. That's the truth. They don't even understand the term. There's a moment where you feel that build, but we were building up against something. Right now, we're up against ourselves. We're up against the Attitude Era. We're up against the Ruthless Aggression Era, whatever you want to call it. The best of the absolute best of WWE. That's what we're working against. And these talent, they're hungry. They're excited for it. My job now is to not make anybody as successful as it gets, is to not get complacent. You got to keep that fire. You got to keep that passion, because if you don't, it goes away. You've got to approach every day like it's day one and go all out and make it work. And that's just how it works. If we can do that, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hey, you saying that we're in a competition against ourselves is certainly going to be come on. Up and to the right, baby. Up and to the right. Yeah. That ain't our fault. That ain't your fault.
Not saying anything to be controversial. I'm spitting facts, right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Now, that was Triple H's on Will Ospreay and talking about AEW. But with that being said, let's go on to what Ospreay said. And he had a little response. Wasn't the best response, but we'll talk and see what he said about it. It was so petty, but let's talk about this man anyway. Let's see what Will said. This is his little response to it.
The guy that said it is only in the position he is in because he was grinding on the boss's daughter.
All right. Now, we heard a little bit of mostly what Triple H said and heard what Will said. Now, I will say Triple H got a point. And his point is when he said you got to work and do it 24/7, you got to live, breathe, and do this. The rest of the business is nonstop. Whether it's a WrestleMania, a SummerSlam, or a simple episode of Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, or a Survivor Series event, it doesn't even matter. You got to put in the work. And he also said, too, you got to be able to put in the grind. If you really want to be successful in the wrestling business, you have to put in the work all the time, not just a part-time schedule, not have a lifetime schedule, and have a huge contract. So the thing about Triple H is he is all about work, and he's all about building. That's what he's all about. And from what I heard, well, he didn't see that for Will Ospreay, because we do know that Will Ospreay was in talks with WWE about coming over when his contract was up from New Japan Pro Wrestling, but we see that he went to AEW. I even heard he was talking to TNA as well. Like I said, rumored. I heard he was talking to him, but they couldn't come to an agreement because Will Ospreay disagreed with how WWE do things and disagreed with what Triple H was saying. Also, I'll get to this later. He also mentioned about WWE is not in competition with AEW. WWE is in competition with WWE because they are focusing on their brand and they're trying to improve each and every time they put an event out, whether it's a live event or weekly show or PLE. They're going to try and compete against their own numbers. So they don't even get to the point now, they don't even consider AEW competition anymore. And I mentioned that last night when we talked about the whole Young Bucks putting the footage in with Jack Perry and CM Punk. Let's see. And also with Ospreay, I thought that was very childish of what he was saying when he said, when he meant grind, he was just saying put in the work. And I can see that Will Ospreay is very childish. And, and he said the only way he could grind is getting on the boss's daughter. Like, seriously, Will, how How much longer we gonna hear that joke about how long we gonna hear that Triple H got reacted because Stephanie McMahon? We've been hearing this for the past 20 years. We've been hearing this since late 90s, early 2000s. We in 2024 and we still running with that joke. Come on, man. We gotta stop that. That's just old and tired. It's old and tired. You guys gotta grow up from that. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, man. Seriously. It is giving me a WTF moment right now.
What the?
That's how I feel when he said that. Like, come on. That's all you can say about Triple H. He got with Stephanie McMahon. He won't get rid of Stephanie McMahon. Come on, if that's the case, well, all the allegations happening with Vince McMahon right now, all the hush scandals, since he got where he at because of Stephanie McMahon and her family, don't you think Triple H would have been gone by now? He's still here. He didn't step down and resign like Kevin Dunn did. So that right there, what Will said, false and it's childish. And he's obviously not about getting better. But let's see what you guys have to think. What you guys think about that? Let's see. Whose side you're on? Whose side are you on? Let's see. Who came to the locker room? Who came to the locker room? Oh, Marco Ross, salute to you. What up, KDH? I'm signed with Triple H on this one. Disrespect to Triple H for hearsay and discredit his success behind the scenes on as if his hard work didn't matter, only that he was with Stephanie McMahon. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, Mark. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And I'm awesome!
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Let's see what else you guys have to say about it. Let's see. Chris Ruth said, I give Paul Levesque credit for being a very hard worker, but as a person, I am not much a fan of Paul. What don't you like about Paul Levesque as a person? Are you talking about him being with the clique? Is it because he's married to Stephanie McMahon? What's your biggest issue with Paul Levesque? Are you talking about him when he was a wrestler, or even still now as a executive? What up, Chris Ruth? Understandable. That's where I'm at right now. Okay. DDE said, I can't believe Tony Khan did this in the CM Punk backstage fight in the same night. Yeah, and then reportedly, Will Ospreay said that he was involved, but it turned out that's a lie. It says here that Will Ospreay came up with the idea to respond because he felt he had to for personal reasons, aka I'm in my feelings. Ospreay reportedly informed AEW President Tony Khan that he would take full responsibility for a dialogue when he pitched it. Ospreay responded that he felt that one of the most important people in wrestling, whom he had incredibly respectful to during a recent negotiations, mocked his work ethic and dedication to wrestling. And then he noted that he never took shots at WWE or his performance previously and felt Triple H's comments were a cheap shot. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Triple H, I'm a fan of Triple H. Triple H was mentioning Will Ospreay in that sense when he said the grind. He did mean him. I will say that. But he didn't say nothing personal about your family or nothing. Same way he got we at. It said when Ospreay negotiated with WWE, the $1 billion promotion was fully aware of his family situation with his partner, women's wrestler Alex Winsdor, and his stepson. A real assassin claimed that WWE understood he wanted to stay in the UK because Windsor couldn't relocate to the US due to her family and planned on raising his stepson in London, England. Okay, so that's why he didn't make the jump to WWE because of traveling. They want to stay in UK. Well, we know WWE's not UK. They do events in UK. So possibly it is safe to say that Will Ospreay could have signed with WWE because his girlfriend and his stepson are in another country. That's why he didn't make the jump. Will Ospreay, that may come back to bite you later on. Just saying. Just saying. See what else you guys say. King Willie, the UK assassin. Okay. What's going on, Limited Power? Chris Roof. I enjoy the Attitude Era a lot for most part, but DS is overrated, and the bra and panties pillow fight match was stupid and corny. DX, I don't think DX is overrated. I don't know what you got. Well, how is DX overrated? But that's right, Chris. You're more of an NWO guy. That's why he said, because you like NWO more. You're an NWO guy. Too sweet, right? Well, he wasn't that sweet because NWO and WCW were out of there. But anyway, let's read the rest of y'all comments. Unlimited Power said Trilogy looked like Mr. Clean. Oh man. AEW made Will a much better deal contract. Yeah, they did. 9 live viewers. Yikes. And you're one of them. You're one of the 9 that's here. And I appreciate that. I like the Young Bucks a lot. Okay. The Young Sucks? I don't like the Young Sucks. DDE facts. Tony Khan is so unhinged and clearly doesn't care about his product and more towards WWE. The NWO was much better and hippier than DX. Yeah, some people use the NWO or DX, so I get that. According to K-Side seats, both Becky and Seth are strongly thinking about joining AEW. Oh, don't make me laugh, Unlimited Power. You really believe that BS? I don't believe that. I call cap on that one. But I know it's a speculation, right? I don't think that's going to happen, Unlimited Power. But I know Seth and Becky took time off to nurse injuries. But I gotta laugh at that. I think that's funny. Oh, man.
You standing here, and you don't even go here.
Is that what we're going to be saying about Seth and Becky? They don't even go here anymore? That'll be interesting to see. Let me know when that happens. Because he was a brown noser. Oh, okay. That's your issue with Triple H, Chris? Okay. Because why? Because he was brown nosed to Triple H? To Vince McMahon at the time? Okay. Unlimited Power said Will Ospreay said on Instagram last night that he's staying with AEW for the rest of his reign time, aka next 20 years. Oh, thank God. You know Will Ospreay be botching, right? Vince Russo and Al Snow talk about how he botched it. So we don't want that botch over AEW. So with that being said, since Will Ospreay decided to spend the rest of his in-ring wrestling career at AEW, we gotta bid a farewell to you. And we gotta say this. Oh, congratulations to Will from the locker room. You deserve everything you get in AEW. Is for how they treat their wrestlers. Since you want to spend the rest of your career over there in that cesspool, go right ahead. Let's see. Who is this Will Pepper Spray? Chris A23 Gaming. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Will Ospreay is he is a professional wrestler that wrestles in All Elite Wrestling, AEW. He came from New Japan Wrestling, and he just signed with AEW not too long ago. Chris Root said, Tommy Stitch, a.k.a. Sonny, the one that's locked up for the DUI. Yeah, I remember her. Said that she heard Paul Levesque, a.k.a. Triple H, way back in 1995, and he was going to run this place one day when it was WWF, and I 100% believe her, even though I don't like Tammy. Chris, I know you talk about, I heard that interview too. Was that on It's the guy that's on the podcast with Kevin Nash. You're talking about Oliver, whatever his name is. He had his own podcast. I know exactly what you're talking about in every you're referring to. Also, remember that Seth is loyal to Moxley. Okay. Unlimited Power, if since you follow Seth, you know, Seth did an interview a couple years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago. And this one he was complaining about how Roman's #1 guy and he didn't get the title. He said that he tried to visit Moxley. He says in an interview with Ariel Helwani, he said that he tried to visit Moxley in his hometown of Cincinnati, and he said he don't talk to him that much. I believe he said that Moxley is more close to Roman than he is. So that is not true. He ain't no best friends off no screen. That's not true. Mox don't even talk to Seth Rollins like that. Mox is more close to Roman. They don't even mess with him like that. So that's false. Chris Ruth says she said in a shoe clip. Yes, she did. You're right. Also, Triple H's wife is more into girls nowadays. Unlimited Power. Where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that from? Where's the source you heard that from? I heard rumor about it. That's where we heard it from. Okay. Unlimited Power said Will Ospreay is even better than AJ, a young AJ Styles. I disagree with that. He ain't that much better. He all right, but he ain't. I doubt it. That was a gimmick interview. Stop lying. Bleached ham. You need to cool it with that. We don't do that over here. I'm gonna give you a little warning. No more of that talking over here. We give you a little warning. We give you a little warning. We give you a warning.
You about to get that work, son. 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 You about to get that work, son.
Yeah, you come talking like that again, I'm gonna bid you a goodbye. And if I don't bid you goodbye, one of my mods will. Mods, keep an eye on this. Bleach Ham, he's talking crazy. Chris Ruth, yes. What is he lying about? All right, Bleach Ham, I warned you. You gotta go. You gotta go. Everyone, let's bid a farewell to Bleach Ham. I gave him a warning. Now you definitely gotta go now. You gotta get out of here. Time for you to go. I gave you a proper warning.
Bye-bye, bitch.
All right. Anyway, let's get back to what I'm saying. You said stop lying, son. What lying about what? What lying about what? What am I lying about? Unlimited Power, what am I lying about? Please explain that to me, please. Tama Tonga showed up tonight. Yeah, on SmackDown, that's right. All right, but yeah, Will Ospreay, he's a big baby. I think he was being very childish with Triple H. He didn't have to start that grinding to get with the boss's daughter. He was taking that way too far. And then they was allegedly saying that Tony Khan was all behind it. They was trying to put it all on him. But Will Ospreay, I just read the article that he was 100% behind this, and that's what he wanted to do. So, no, we ain't not doing that, Will Ospreay. You need to grow up. It's a childish place over there. You got this goof, Will Ospreay, in his feelings. Then you got the Young Sucks, not the Young Bucks, the Young Sucks. And then you got and then the leader battle card along with what Adam Page. So anyway, and then Kenny Omega, I know he's out with it. Injury, he's had surgery. But anyway, AEW is childish. He is childish. They're childish over there. I've told you, they're not going to be around much longer. He's not gonna be around much longer. I said it last time. I'm gonna say it again. They are going to be around, and I'm being very polite when I say this. Very polite when I say this. They are going to be around for maybe 3 to 5 years, maybe, and that is a big maybe. They're not going to be around much longer. And then also too, Triple H is not even worried about AEW. He said they're in competition with themselves, not AEW. King Willie the Ego Destroyer. The entire internet is 100% childish in YouTube. Yeah, so it's just ridiculous how they act. Now, what Triple H meant was, as far as WWE in competition with themselves, it's time to bring out some truth in here. And these are facts, not that falsify stuff like AEW does. So let's talk about it in this moment. Say something. I know WWE, that's my favorite sport. Salute to Shorty Lynn 861. But I'm going to bring out the WWE facts. And this is what Triple H meant. And what he meant is, look at the numbers. Royal Rumble 2023, 16,000 buys. Money in the Bank had in 2023 had 17,600 buys. These are records. WrestleMania 41, highest gross event in company history. And another record, Survivor Series 2023, 11,200 buys. These are records. All Royal Rumble last year, record. Money in the Bank last year, record. WrestleMania 40 this year, night 1, night 2, highest grossing event in company history, record. Survivor Series 2023 War Games, record. They are steady breaking records. Is AEW doing that, or all they can hang their hat on is all in? Well, WWE is all in, and they steady trying to move the needle in the wrestling industry. That's the whole thing. Now, those are facts. It's not made up, and I want to see how can AEW match that. It's besides that one event that you hang your hat on, all in. I haven't heard them talk about no other event with that. See, here we go right now. That's one event, Unlimited Power, one event. And you have to go across the country for that. That's not even in the United States. I can tell you this, Unlimited Power. These are facts here. Royal Rumble right here, 2023, in the United States. Survivor Series War Games in the United States. WrestleMania 40, United States. Come on. I mean, it's terrible. That's all you got is all in one event. My question is this, Unlimited Power, and the rest of you AEW fans, will they break that record this year? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the AEW All In 2024 is going to break the record in 2024 of their previous record in 2023. Because that's all y'all got to y'all name. You don't have nothing else to stand on. All in happened back in August, almost 8 months ago, and you're still talking about it. WWE moves forward, not backwards like AEW. CM Punk been gone since August, and you're still talking about him backwards. All in August last year, and it's April right now, 2024, backwards. This company goes backwards, not forwards. It's a fact. They go backwards. World record. Can you do a world record this year? What that was last year, Unlimited Power, 2023. What about 2024? What about this year? Did you have AEW Revolution? You did nothing. You know, all you had was Sting's retirement. You got this crap called AEW Dynasty if you can go do anything. Come on, man. That's all you got. That's all you can say. World record. And you have to go across the country for it. It was in London, by the way. And just to say that, and I'm saying that because that event at Wembley Stadium, anybody would have got that number. So you're not special, AEW. I'm sorry, you're not. And also, Unlimited Power, please correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the people that was one of the performers that was at AEW All In, wasn't CM Punk there? He's not there anymore, is he? Wasn't MJF there? He's hurt now. You don't have the same people that you had last year, and you did not improve to get better. What you got? Will Ospreay, Okada, Edge. I'm sorry, Adam Copeland. Get out of here, man. It's child's play out here, man. This is child's play. AEW is child's play. It's a joke, man. It is a joke. It's a joke, man. All I know, like I said before, and I said again, they ain't gonna be around much longer. And before you know it, everybody in the wrestling industry is gonna be saying goodbye to AEW, and they go a little something like this.
Bye bye, bitch.
That's all you got is All In. One event. That's how weak AEW is. They talk about one event. All in. And then that was so thirsty. They did the All In 2024, the same event. Then Tony Khan was reaching, because you know he reaches. Talk about, oh yeah, Taylor Swift is going to perform there before us. And it ain't going to do nothing. You still number 2. Let's see where it goes. I mean, I'm cooking out here tonight. I'm feeling, I'm into it right now. Because AEW's a joke. Triple H is a very smart person. Yeah, he's a very good businessman. Unlimited power, you fighting on an unbeatable fight. Yeah, exactly, Mark. That's all his argument is. It's one event called AEW All In 2023. That happened 8 months ago. That's world record of all time. Yeah, one event. That's all you got. World record. One event. And I heard the notes were manipulated, Unlimited Power. Actually, it's not facts. I heard it was really 72. So sit down somewhere with that. AEW, it is cooked. It is cooked. Cooked like that meth they be slanging. I am here. Only hate. That's extremely impressive. That's all they got. It's All In. That's why I said, ask me. You didn't ask my question, Limited Power. Do you think AEW All In this year, 2024, will duplicate the same, or if not duplicate the same numbers, do a little bit better than last year? You never answered that question. Is that all you got? I got more than you. You mentioned one event. I mentioned 4 records. You mentioned one event. Unlimited Power, you are stubborn. You don't like to admit when you've been beat. You've been beaten, okay? You've been beaten, man. Just admit it. You've been beaten, man. You're stubborn. You don't want to admit it. You're probably one of them old school guys, man. Come on, man. Since you say, youngster, call me youngster. You're old school head. You are a old head. I get it. You don't like to admit when you've been beat. But when it comes to the whole thing, WWE is always winning. Every time I look up, we get something like this. Because they steady winning. They're not taking those L's like AEW do. No, probably not. Okay. Bring it, young boy. We talking small hand. Stop talking about yourself like that. Stop talking bad about yourself. We talk small hands. You need some self-esteem. AEW needs a better booker and more high-ranked wrestlers. And they need to create, and you're right, Chris, and they need to create their own wrestlers from the top. Stop using former WWE people. Build your own. Adam is 50 years old. Yeah, and he still wrestles full-time. You're repeating yourself over and over again because people like you don't understand the logic. That's why I repeat myself over and again. Thank you. Travis Kelce is probably a sip. Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, it's ridiculous though. But yeah, Will Ospreay and Triple H is just a battle of that's the whole thing. Whose side you on, WWE or AEW? There's only one side as far as this battle goes. Unlimited Power, you're strange. You know that? You're a strange guy. Why you worry about somebody's hands and feet? You're strange, Unlimited Power. You're being strange right now. Get some help. They have therapy out there for people that have issues like you. Chris Root said, I dislike to admit it, but 100% right. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that I hate AEW or I don't like the product ever. Like, I never liked it because I did at one point. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying WWE is putting out record-breaking numbers, and it's more than one event, and they prove it time and time again. In AEW, all you have to your name is one event that happened 8 months ago, and the people that performed at that event are not even with the company anymore. So it's very, very likely that you may not even get the same numbers as last year. Your roster has changed. That's all I'm saying. You got you don't have CM Punk. Adam Cole performed at that event. He's also hurt, just like MJF is hurt. Now you did pick up Adam Copeland, you did pick up Okada, you have Mercedes Moné, Will Ospreay, and Deonna Purrazzo. I get that. I'm just saying I don't think you're gonna have the same numbers as you had last year because your roster has changed, not a little bit, but very, very drastically. It's a huge change in the roster. That's all I'm saying. So, and then you got emotional people like Unlimited Power who say stupid garbage like this. And with that being said, Unlimited Power, since you want to say all this crazy stuff, you are on a little rant right now, and you're starting to sound like this guy right here.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me.
That's how you sound right now, Unlimited Power. I told you need to go get some help, man. I told you got a problem, man. When will we see unofficial knowledge that when we see Cameron's Undertaker? Never, because they both retired. Arguing on live YouTube is really good. Oh, see, we got an announcement. Let's all acknowledge Unlimited Power, and he has Little Rand again. Let's acknowledge him real quick, guys.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me.
So let's see what else in the comments. RIP to AEW. That is a fact. Let's read the rest. RIP AEW 2019 to early 2025. Honestly, I don't even think they can last that long. I don't think so either. And with that being said, you are on point right now. Definitely on point.
And I'm awesome!
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. That's all I'm saying about AEW. I just don't think they have it. I don't think so. Southside Shottown. Yeah, so, but like I said, one thing I do want to show. Now, people think that I think it was someone said yesterday. I don't know if it may have been Unlimited Power or the guy named Eric said that I'm a WWE stan. That is not true. I did go to an AEW event once. I did. Believe it or not, I did. And I actually went to the event, and it wasn't bad though. It was okay, but I didn't say it was the best. That's all I'm saying. But people think I'm just a mark for WWE, and it's not even the case. I like wrestling, period. I like all wrestling, period. So that's not the case here. The point what I'm making is I supported AEW a lot in the past year and a half, 2 years. It's just the product is not what it used to be, believe it or not. And actually, believe it or not, I went, and this is not from something I got from offline. This is me going to an AEW Dynamite in 2023. This is why I went.
It's funny because when I was watching it, when I was watching it, Chris, I thought in my head, maybe if you hit him a little harder with the Judas effect, then you could have got it done.
Okay. I don't want you to get insulted or angry. I was just saying that sometimes when I ask you to do something, it doesn't turn out the way that I envisioned. That's all.
Yeah, so that's me. I went to the AEW Dynamite episode in August 2023, and this was the same episode where the Acclaim got their custom-made pink Trios Tag Team Championships. So I do support AEW. I did at one point. Believe it or not, I really did. So that's just why I'm gonna make that. And also, I even got a Rumble, guys. And on my Rumble, I got AEW events on there. If you guys want to check it out. Now, what I'll do is I'll just show a little glimpse of it. If you look here, this is my Rumble account. And this is AEW Double or Nothing 2023. If you look here, I have plenty of AEW. I have that Double or Nothing. That's what I have here. So I have that event. I have another one, Collision. I recorded the first ever episode Collision, the debut episode of Collision. So I'm not just a WWE guy. I did support AEW at one point. So I'm just making a statement here. And if you look right here, I have AEW New Japan 2023 Forbidden Door. And you can even check it out on my Rumble here. This is my Rumble. And this is under a red carpet ring. This is my account here. So if you want to check it out, go over there. And I have videos of AEW content over there. I invested my own money into AEW pay-per-views. And this is when I actually thought AEW was doing something and they had good storylines. Like I said yesterday. I also had, was interested in the MJF Adam Cole storyline. I was also interested in the Christian and the whole everyone's father storyline. There's plenty of storylines I was interested in, believe it or not. So all this I'm an AEW, I'm just only WWE. That's not true. Now I'm on WWE now because I'm disappointed in the product that AEW has put out. AEW has not been the same since October 10th, 2023 was the Tuesday night battle when AEW went against NXT on Tuesday night. Honestly, I don't think they've been the same ever since. That's all I'm saying about that. Dynamite has not been the same. Collision has not been the same. The pay-per-view's been average at best. So that shows I showed you two instances of I did support the product. So I am not just no stand for WWE. I did rock with AEW. That's how I know a good amount of AEW. The rest is everything because I watched it. So that's just a fact I put out there. So I never back down. Oh, I told you, you in no feelings again, huh? Unlimited Power. You so emotional, man.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me. What the? What?
Make yourself look real foolish out here, Southside. Unlimited Power. It's the South Side. You make yourself look real foolish out here. Real foolish. Real foolish. Weak-minded. What do you say? Oh, so many. I got so much here. Let me see what y'all say. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Where is this at? Including weak-minded WWE simps. He said that, but he's over here though. Bring it. Unlimited Power needs to grow up, man. I guess you still got that Peter Pan syndrome. Unlimited Power sounds Jim Cornette. No, he's Peter Pan. He still got a childish mindset, challenging people. Cornette is an old Southern slave trader grandchild. You said why on Rumble? Well, unfortunately, Unlimited Power, if I put it on YouTube, I'm going to get it's going to be copyrighted and it's going to be pulled from my channel. So unfortunately, since I can't put it on YouTube, I have to go elsewhere to another platform, which is called Rumble, which will allow me to put the content on there. And I believe you said you've been on YouTube for 12 years, you said yesterday, right? If you know that, if you've been on YouTube that long as a consumer, then you should know how YouTube get down. Come on, man. You asked a question you already know the answer to, bro. That solo tier site. That's your opinion, man. Mark Duran said, ooh, Razor Ramon, looks like we got a tough guy here, endlessly defending AEW. It's okay to take an L and learn from it. Don't be like Tony Khan. Yeah, Tony Khan, all of them gonna go down. Everyone that matters is on YouTube, not Fumble. Hopefully AEW gets better. So I hope it do, Chris Ruth. Like I said, I watched the product. I went to one of their live events, and and then we got some AEW people in here. Not saying all. The people that are AEW fans, have you even been to a live event? Now we talk all this, I'm AEW this, AEW that, or you just really hate WWE because Triple H is involved with WWE. AEW would just be fine, young man. Only time will tell. Tony Khan has been salty since the Tuesday Night Battle. Yeah, he ain't been the same. He has not been the same. Chris Root sound 53. Yeah, I know, Chris Root, you said you've been following wrestling for, I believe you said 30, 40 years, I believe. So I know you Unlimited Power, I am 54, yo. You 54 and you talking like that? Okay. All right. 6'7". Oh, okay. You're a tall man. So we're from the same generation. Yep. 12. And Unlimited Power, since you did say that, how long have you been watching professional wrestling? You said I've been to 7 AEW live events October 2019. And how are those events? Are they because I went there, I saw this myself. AEW, the seats be very empty. They have a lot of empty seats in arenas. Have you saw that? It's like I did when I went to AEW event. They don't be full like people claim they do. Trio C, welcome to the locker room. You said WWE has 45 minutes of talk per 2 hours. Too much crap. So I already know what side you on. We know what side you on, Mr. Trio. You are on C. You on the AEW side. Okay. And the reason I said whose side are you on, because of this whole insults of the whole Triple H with Ospreay, we have a thing that they online called tribalism. One is AEW fans only, and the other is WWE fans only. So this has pretty much become a tribalism. That's why I said whose side you on. The DC show in 2019 was amazing. Was this a weekly TV show of Dynamite or Rampage, or was this a pay-per-view Unlimited Power? Or if it is pay-per-view, what was the name of it that you went to back in October 2019? Chris Root said, I like most of Jim Cornette's political beliefs, but I'm not much of a fan of Jim as a person. I don't care for Jim Cornette. I don't care for Corny. I don't even listen to podcasts. I would rather listen to Vince Russo than him, and that says a lot. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say regarding that. I'm not a big fan of Russo, but he talks more sensible to Jim. Way more sensible to Jim. Way more sensible. That's all I could say about that certain thing. Definitely. But yeah, it's a wrap for AEW. It's just a wrap for them. It's a wrap for them. But like I said, as far as the whole Jim Cornette, Russo, that's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say about that.
44 years. Man, that is a minute watching wrestling. So you done seen all the eras. You done seen, Chris, you done seen the golden era. You done seen the new generation, attitude era, ruthless aggression, PG era. Now we're in this new renaissance technology era. The October 2019 show was my very first AEW Dynamite, taping live on TNT TV channel. Okay, so you was there when Cody Rhodes was a part of AEW back then. Okay, that's when Cody was still there. I believe, no, Brody Lee wasn't there yet. I know Cody was there, and I know a few other people was there. That's not with AEW now. I was with WWE, but I left around the same time as Taker. Okay, so that's 4 years ago. Undertaker retired back in 2020. What is better, TNA or AEW? TNA. Because TNA has their own style. They don't try to take stabs at. They don't try to trade insults to WWE like AEW does. So I would say if I had to pick, TNA all day. Vince McMahon's team was in charge when I first watched WWF back then, plus NWA and AWA. Those are the classic golden days of NWA. That's the Four Horsemen days. Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat was in the NWA. Harley Race. I prefer AEW. Okay, you're on the AEW side. All right. Lynn Powell said, I've been watching pro wrestling on live on TV since 74. Dang, that's a long time. That's exactly 50 years. Chris Russo said, I don't like Vince Russo either. No, I'm not a big fan of him. He makes some sense sometimes. And Eric Bischoff knows when it's not on my best book. Not a big fan of him either. King Romeo, salute to you. Thanks for coming out to the locker room. Chris said 1980. You've been watching wrestling. Man, you guys are legends of professional wrestling, man. Watching way longer now. I wasn't even born back then. WWF was the shit back then. Yeah, I know a lot, like I said, most people, like I said, I'm just a wrestling fan, period. I want just so much only WWE. I tried to open up my mind and be more open-minded to watch other wrestling. I watched TNA. I haven't watched it about a good month. I know Jordan Grace, their champion, and Moose is the TNA champion. Now, for people like Chris Ruth and Unlimited Power, do you guys watch TNA or even NWA, or only AEW strictly, and that's it? But yeah, this is crazy though. Yeah, Chris. Let's see. I watched Ric Flair. I don't know why I said Flower. Ric Flair beat Harley Race in NWA in April '78. Oh man, that's way back. That stuff wasn't even televised like that then. I don't think all of it was. Most of the stuff was not televised until later on. And also, guys, when you come into the locker room, hit the like, subscribe as you come in. We got 27 people in here. Let's hit the like button. Hit that like, notification bell, and subscribe. Let's keep that on. But man, like I said, everybody is, let's see. Stone Cold versus McMahon and The Rock, the game. Yeah, those the Attitude Era. Los Angeles Dodgers coming out, man. But yeah, it was the good old days, definitely good old days. Unlimited Power said, I watch these company shows: AEW, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, AAA, Stardom, TJ, PW, All Japan. I haven't watched TNA about a good month. And I don't even have time to watch all them events. So Unlimited Power. What do you think of TNA right now? What do you guys think of TNA? Because you know Scott D'Amore is gone. They fired him about a month and a half ago, and they went back to TNA. Do you guys think TNA is gonna do some game-changing things for the wrestling industry? Because you know I heard they're supposed to get a TV deal as well. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, this is crazy though. But yeah, Will Ospreay, AEW, they need to just focus on AEW. Don't focus so much on WWE and just grow up. And CM Paul was right. You guys are running a business, and it's ran by a whole bunch of children. He was right about that part. He was definitely right about that part. Definitely spot on about that. That's amazing. I am a subscriber to MLW and AEW. Chris Ruth, how is MLW? For those who don't know, that's Major League Wrestling. I know they had sued WWE a few months back. How is MLW? I heard they solid over there. I heard they real solid. Yeah, but like I said, AEW just need to focus on themselves. Don't focus so much on what WWE is doing. Just focus on yourself, and I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. DD said Willow Ospreay's a big baby. Yeah, he's way too emotional, to say the least. And he's ended up going to have one of these rants like Seth Rollins do. That's how I felt. Will Ospreay had one of these rants. This is Will Ospreay had these rants.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me.
Yeah, so I hope so that they all get together. AEW put out better product, and maybe I'll watch it again on a regular basis. Bob Backlund was the WWE champion back then. Yeah, he was champion around that time in the 70s. Definitely was. Unlimited Power, I like a lot of current WWE guys. Which guys in particular do you like? What Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. Okay. You said AJ, Seth, Good Brothers, others. Okay. Yep. AJ just saw him tonight. I gotta finish more SmackDown that I will cover at the Red Carpet Ring. I cover weekly Raw and SmackDown, but that's on my other channel, Red Carpet Ring on YouTube, and I have that same channel on Rumble as well. So definitely. Yeah, but yeah, guys. Like I said, if you guys got any other thoughts regarding Will Ospreay fire shots at Triple H after Triple H interview on Pat McAfee show on ESPN? This is AEW need to get together, bottom line. And I hope they don't keep reaching for WWE people just to boost ratings, just to help their shows, or try to promote something. Just grow up all together. I think they'll do that. They'll be just fine, but they got to cut the nonsense out. They definitely got to do that. I think they'll do that. Things will get much, much better for that company. I'm telling you, that company's ain't gonna last. They keep doing what they're doing. I also give huge props to Roman, his entire family. They're 100% legendary. Facts. Oh yeah, you know we gotta acknowledge Roman Reigns. We gotta acknowledge him. He's the tribal chief.
The whole world will acknowledge me.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, former undisputed WWE champion. Don't even call Universal no more. Chris Ruth said Harley Race was the NW champion, and I think Berg Gage or Nick Van Boinkwinkle was the AEW champion, and after 80, I think it was her. Yeah, those are the good old days. Harley Race, one of the best ever to do it. Harley Race, a legend in his own right. Definitely his own legend. But yeah, man, guys. We have covered in of AEW, WWE, Will Ospreay fired shots at Triple H after Triple H interview, and he did it for personal reasons. He felt some type of way about how Triple H came at him. When Triple H indirectly said his name, which we do know he was talking about Will, but also talking about how AEW operates things in that particular company. So definitely, you guys in a live chat right now, and also on the playback in the comment section below, tell me what you think about whose side are you on, AEW, WWE, will Ospreay fire shots at Triple H after Triple H interview. Soon, 2 videos will pop up for Toxic Reign Scandal. First will be, has Cody Rhodes become different? Second video will be CM Punk's Burns, Tony Khan Big Time. Thank you all for coming out tonight, checking out me at the locker room. See you on the next one. Until then, it is OUT.